Are you feeling heartbroken over a copyright claim on your latest video? Look, it's not you, it's YouTube. Are you feeling heartbroken over a copyright claim on your latest video? Look, it's not you, it's YouTube. Are you feeling
A very good morning to everyone. I request Twinkle to please introduce our resource person.
Recording in progress.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning and very warm welcome to the most incredible webinar, a workshop on full stack development application using Django in order to accelerate our knowledge. Department of Computer Science under the aegis of DPT Star Status and Star Scheme organized this most amazing workshop. I, Twinkle, is super excited to introduce our resource person for today's event. He is none other than very talented, skilled, learned Amit Javaria, who is organizer of Developer School Club and also published a paper on a survey of mental health, and he is also included in Bone Ed project, which got shortlisted at the college level for the Ministry of Human Resources, and he is also a specialization in computer language like Java, Python, data frame, Django languages. So please welcome very skilled Amit sir with a huge round of applause. And I also welcome all the committee and student of KC College on this workshop. Thank you.
Thanks a lot for the introduction. Hello everyone, I'm Amit Chavria. So let's get started with today's workshop.
I'll just present my screen. I hope I'm audible, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Is my screen visible?
Yes, yes.
So let's get started. So today we have a workshop on Django. So currently, like in the right hand side, you can see that there is a image of a screen. It's like what is visible is our last end project that we are going to build. So basically, like today after the session, like we will be able to build a to-do application here, and let's see with the endings. So today's agenda, like basically our today's agenda will be to to know about Django, what is actual Django and its architecture, what is the main architecture of the Django, and how can we look into the Django perspective, and a lot of small tips and tricks that how can you just improvise your actual working, like actual experience. And then after the introduction, we can go towards the getting started, how to set up the virtual environment. And I will explain you a little bit about the virtual environment as well, like what is actual virtual environment, how to set up the actual project of Django, and then we'll do a little bit of coding and all. And then after the completing of the website, like final conclusion will be like pushing the data to our GitHub as well. Like GitHub is something an open source where you can push your data and lots more. Like GitHub is not only just keeping your data there, but also to you can clone your repository. Like most of the companies, they use GitHub in their day-to-day daily life. And there is a lot more in GitHub. Like we will be just getting started with it. So yeah, let's move on. So before coming to the Django, like introduction to Django, I would just like to ask you, like any one of you have an idea about Django as such? You can just type it in the chat box. It's fine. Yes or no, anything is fine. Yeah, it's a framework for Python. Okay, so basically you have not much, sir. Yeah, we'll get into it for sure. If you don't have any idea. To web building apps and application, yes. Yeah. Latest website application to develop, yeah, and a lot more. So let's move on. Like as one of them told me, like in the chat box itself, like it is written that Python framework to build a web application. So it's a framework, like you have a basic glimpse of framework. So let's move on and see what is actual a framework. So basically Django uses a framework, and there are a lot of things like Laravel is also a framework based on PHP, and here Django is based on, it uses a language of Python. So what is this framework? Firstly, like this framework is nothing but a framework is used to ease, like as you can see in the screen, it's a like basic definition of the framework, but out of the box, like what is actual framework? So basically a framework is which helps a developer to develop a website, which actually gives us a basic path, which already gives us a manage.py. In the Django, we use manage.py. It gives us the setting that to scale the project too easily and to help us to how to build the application. It basically helps the developer to ease their life and to build a wonderful and expenditure website where a user will be able to access each and every pages easily, and from the developer perspective also it becomes very easier to go through the actual architecture of the Django and then to move on. So like the basic definition is in front of you. Like it's with the help of framework, it becomes easier, faster, and scalable and reliable. It's reliable because when it comes to the framework, the security perspective they keep in the mind and they build our framework. Whereas if you use different types of normal applications, without using a framework, you have to build your own security perspective with using the tokens or as well in the forms. So in the framework, they have much more included certain libraries for us to make it easier for the developer as well. So if you're a starter, then it's really good to know about the framework, be it a Django or a lot more. So this was the basic idea of the framework. Actually, what is framework in a brief, cut short piece of cake. So let's move on to its next website. Next page. That is what is Django. So basically, now we know framework. Now, after coming the framework, let's look into what is Django. I hope the concept of framework is understood to you. If nothing, then you can just post it in the chat about your queries and I will just answer it. So that's it. Then let's move on to what is Django. So basically, like Django, as most of you have entered in the chat box as well, like it's a build Python framework to build website apps, and it's a framework for Python. So this framework basically uses Python. You have a little bit of idea as such right now. After knowing actually what is the framework,